Mike Moore Media.
I'm checking in with our friends at the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Center. Director Lee Mitchell is on our media line. Lee, hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. February 1st, getting ready for Senior Games in Silver Arts. This is a big day to start, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's the kickoff of registration starting today for Senior Games. This is an all over the county event, so anybody listening, if you're in the Eden or the Reidsville area, you can sign up at your local senior center there also. But they're taking registrations through March 31st. We'll wind up with probably 200 plus participants each year. And the good thing with this is they have all kinds of athletic events, and they also do silver arts. So they got a little bit for everybody. Mm-hmm. And events can be low intensity or high intensity. So there's definitely a little bit for everybody. So I definitely recommend anybody that's 50 or better to check it out. So it's always a big event every year.
Sure, yeah, and Rockingham County always big in participants with that. And a couple of new things this year, I understand, softball teams and disc golf. Yeah,
we added in a softball, which is just kind of natural in this area for the folks who played softball. It's always been a big deal in Rockingham County. We've always had strong players, and we've got a especially strong group in that 50 and older range. So we've decided to go out on a limb here and see if we can't get a team together and go out there and compete, maybe win a state championship, maybe even further than that, and go and compete in nationals. So.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. All right, so registration starting today, Senior Games in Silver Arts. Okay, and lots of other things going on as February begins.
Yeah, and we'll start, since we're talking about Senior Games, we'll start in our senior department. We are doing a voters registration clinic, just kind of give you the details with voting coming up here soon. Just trying to get you information as far as make sure their status, what their registration status is, their voting precinct, and provisional ballots, that kind of thing, absentee ballots. Just kind of educate them on the whole process. Make sure they get their voice heard and votes in. We're going to do that on Friday, February 9th. We're going to do it here at the at the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Center from 1 to 2 p.m.
Okay. I'm taking notes because I want to make sure we promote that one too. Yeah. Okay. Make sure everything's in place for you to vote in March.
Yeah. And then we got a blood drive Tuesday, February 13th from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We all know how important that is. Red Cross puts that on for us, and they always do a terrific job. We try to do that bi-monthly, so it's come back around here in February, so just jot down that date, and that's save some lives on Tuesday, February 13th at 11:30 a.m.
Okay, very good.
And then another thing we're excited about, we built that greenhouse probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and we finally got everything in place where we want it, with a few other things, other pieces that's going to be added here in the next month or so. But they were doing we're starting a gardening club here at the rec department, and we're going to do a garden house refresh and planning meeting on Thursday, February 22nd at 1 p.m. And that's open to anybody, and the club is free. And all we're doing is trying to get some folks together to do some gardening and work out there at the greenhouse. And it's going to provide fruits and vegetables and plants for use here at the rec department for different programming. It's going to go to needy people in our community, and whatever leftovers we have, we'll donate to other folks that can also use it. So.
Oh, that sounds like fun. So new garden club there, and we have a lot of people in the area who have a green thumb, that's for sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not one of them. So luckily, our senior, our recreation senior center director, Adrienne Hefner, does have a green thumb and is terrific at it. So she is very excited about getting this club started.
Oh, great. Okay, I might need to talk to her on our Wednesday live call-in program as we'll get closer to that.
There you go. Yep, she would be a great resource.
Okay.
And then finally in our senior center, we got our Galentine's Day trip on February 16th at 10 a.m. The ladies are going to be going to a restaurant. I see they're going to Postino's Italian restaurant in Greensboro. followed by a trip to the Golden Ticket Theater for a movie afterwards. And then I think that then also, if they got a little time, I think they're going to hit some they do a little shopping in between. So I think they got Ross's and TJ Maxx on the list there. But that trip's only $26 a person. That trip always fills up fast. I think it's already got about halfway full. So I think we got about a half dozen spots left for anybody that's interested.
Okay, so that's February 16th, and that's the new theater there in Brassfield. So I want to get to that one myself. That sounds like something pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I remember when that place opened up when I was in I was in high school. So to actually see them revive it and make it new again, so our seniors can now go enjoy it.
Yeah, terrific. Have you seen the pictures online about that place? Is beautiful.
Oh yeah. It's definitely matching up with some of those other ones you see in Greensboro. It's just it's a nice location. It's not that far from us, and like I said, it brings back memories to the folks who remembers when it opened.
Oh sure. Okay, so Galentine's February 16th. Very good.
Yeah. And then just I always like to give a little update on our Adults with Disabilities program. We started our new schedule 2 days ago. So what we're doing now is we're doing every Tuesday for our Adults with Disability program. And the folks that's not familiar with that, we meet once a month and do different events. This past one was New Year's Eve, New Year's themed. The one coming up is going to be Mardi Gras themed. And we get different sponsors for each month that helps out either financially or as volunteers. And we do it from 6:30 till 8 p.m. And what we do is they get a meal and an activity usually goes along with it. And we got Mary Martin hosting with the Beauty of Madison's hosting the one for Mardi Gras. So I'm sure that'll be a fun event.
Oh boy! Yeah.
anything Mary's involved in is going to be an event.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's as close to Mardi Gras as some of us will get. Now that'll be fun.
So anybody that's out there that's either got a family member, a friend, anyone that's got as an adult with a developmental disability, please come join our DDA program. It's free to anybody that comes, and we're happy to have anybody involved. And Rouse is always heavily involved, and we got a lot of folks in the community that comes in, but we can always take more.
Yeah, that program has been going on there for a long, long time, too.
Oh, absolutely. Dixie started that, and I couldn't even tell you the date, but it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Now, jumping into our sports program, we're about halfway through our youth basketball programs. If anybody rides by the rec on a Saturday, just know that's what's going on. Between the 242 basketball players and the 104 cheerleaders that we have in the program, needless to say, we fill the parking lot, and a few of the other people around us in this parking lot.
Wow. Well, that is a great turnout, isn't it?
Oh, it is, and and for every one player or cheerleader that comes in, you can about count on 3 people with them, whether it be parents, siblings, or grandparents. So it's always a packed house, and it's a great atmosphere, and we love it. It keeps us busy, keeps us on our toes, but it's great for the community.
Yeah, and that's every Saturday.
Every single Saturday. We finish up the championship games we played on February 17th for all the boys' age groups, and the girls will finish up the following week. We got a few more weeks left in here if you want to catch some youth basketball.
Great. Okay.
Now, if youth basketball isn't your thing and you want to see the men play, they actually start this Sunday. Always a great turnout. We maxed our league out again this year. Well, we took 12 teams. We got 6 in our gold division and 6 in our silver division, and it always makes for great basketball. We play Sundays starting at 1 p.m. and we'll wind up finishing up around 7 p.m. every Sunday. It'll be from starting this Sunday till close to the end of April.
Okay.
So always a great league.
Yeah.
And then. Getting into our spring sports, we have started registration for all of our spring sports. So we got sticking with the adult theme there. We got our women's 6-on-6 volleyball. That's only $250 a team, and they'll play twice a week. And those games will begin at the end of April, and typically will go till the beginning of June.
Okay.
Now, staying with the volleyball theme, our youth volleyball, which has been an exceptionally, that program has grown so much. Number one, I've got great coordinators and great coaches that help with that program. And number two, we've got great support from our high school, which is only 2 years removed from the state championship and has been competing for the state championship for the last few years. So always gotten great support from all the folks at the high school, whether it be the players coming in as coaches, or whether it be former coaches or current coaches that come in and do clinics with the girls. It's it's definitely a volleyball side of town.
It is, yeah.
So we have grown exponentially from the first year I got here. I first got here, we only had 3 teams in this age group in volleyball, and now we run 2 seasons with roughly 16, probably 24 teams.
Wow. So, phenomenal growth there.
Yeah, it's been terrific. So it's been fun watching that, and hats off to all those involved in making that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another program that we've seen tons of growth in is our soccer program. It's always been a terrific program. We've always run it up at Ferris Park. It's grown so much now that we think we've actually got enough interest that we're actually trying to do a 14 to 17-year-old division this year. So that's something we haven't done in a long time. But we'll run them from basically age 3 all the way up to age 17. So anybody that's interested in playing soccer, we're taking registrations through February 23rd. We're starting a little bit earlier this year thanks to our move in the Easter date. So.
Okay. Yeah, starting early at age 3 too. They're having fun. I bet. Yeah.
Oh, it's by far the most adorable league. They might not all be playing soccer out there, but it's a little like herding cats.
But they're getting some good exercise. That's for
absolutely,
sure.
Absolutely. They're learning how to be a part of a team.
Sure.
And learning the basic fundamentals of the game, and by the time they get to that older one, they'll be just fine.
Right. Yeah. Good start.
Yeah, and then finally, our Pony League baseball registration and softball registration has begun. We'll take registrations through March 1st. This is another terrific program that's growing. We're getting a lot of support from the community, and our coordinators have done a terrific job growing that program too. We've probably, when I started here, I think there was down to 3 baseball teams, and I'm not even sure they had a softball team. No, I take it back. I think they had 2 softball teams. Okay. And now we're up to we're looking at a dozen baseball teams and a half dozen softball teams. So wow. Another sport that's really growing, and we're starting to see like the old days when that was kind of my thing when I came here. I really wanted to see it grow to back to what I was as a kid. Mm-hmm. I think we're there and then some, which I absolutely love. So we'll keep going till we can't fit anymore. So.
Okay, all right. Wow. Well, I think it just speaks well of the teams there, the team effort, and everybody working together, and you and under your direction, and just the continued growth there at Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. That's just wonderful.
Yep, absolutely. And one other thing I want to add, I missed it, and Faye would get on me if I didn't say it.
Okay.
But our choir just started back yesterday.
Okay.
And we're always looking for anybody's got that voice, got a good voice, and wants to get into our M&M choir. They meet every Wednesday at 9 a.m. here at the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department, and we practice in our gym, and we do 2 concerts a year. This one is getting ready for our spring Easter concert. So anybody who would like to join, please contact us, and we'd love to have you.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, there's so many good opportunities to get involved there. What's the best way to find out about upcoming programs, things you're just talking about, Lee?
Well, there's three ways. Number one, stop by here at the Recreation Department. We always have people, have folks in our office. We have an information board that has all of our flyers, calendars, and events coming up. Number two, check out our Facebook page. Always a great resource there. We post all of our anything that's coming up. We always post it there. Mm-hmm. And then finally, our website, m-mrec.org. You check out those 3 places, and we'll be happy to get you any information you need. And I promise you that we have something for all of you.
I believe that. That's for sure. Lee, always great to talk to you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. All the best. Talk to you later. Bye. That's Lee Mitchell, Director of the Madison-Mayodan Recreation Department. Thanks for your support.